Alrighty, I want to jump into another reading. Let's see who needs the next reading at this moment. Beauty, Pisces. Been meaning to give you guys a reading, so this will be quite nice. Let's start you off with an oracle. Let's do it a bit differently. Pisces, hope you guys are well. Actually, no, we'll go into some tarot. Let's do some tarot. Let's get her done. So clear the energy. Angel Michael, guardians and guides, highest team, ancestors. For my Pisces. You could be thinking about love. Tell me more, Pisces. Or whatever else you want to tell me about. Yeah, you've been defending yourself. Defending or dropping something. Similar energy slightly to Aries. So you could have Aries placements in your chart for sure. I even grabbed the same deck I used for them. Something's going to be happening in divine timing in your love, in your family life, your happiness, or your sense of happiness. There could be like divine timing happening in regards to like happiness in your life, or you could be feeling this coming towards you in divine timing. You could be looking to the future, so it is coming. I don't know if this is just like a confirmation you needed to hear, but somebody could be returning to you. I don't know. There could be changes in your money as well happening, or new beginnings in those areas. I think you're like fixing yourself, especially if you've kind of like neglected yourself or your goals, your plans for far too long. I see you fixing that. You could be relaxing more, and this is kind of helping you stabilize your energy. Side note, like the more that you're able to like set yourself in a tone that's very comprised and calm, enjoying yourself. It's like the more faster things will take place in your life, where you'll align with divine timing a lot easier. Yeah, confirmation honks. There's a lot of money, so just relax is really the advice that I seem to be getting for you right now. This could be something about work. This could be a work situation coming around, or somebody that wants to offer you something coming around. But I think there is a new sense of love in your life in general, especially if you've detached from things that are not good for you, so that you could go towards what is. And this is actually really smart. I really like this reading, actually. Yeah, Three of Cups in the reverse. It's like maybe you've dissolved certain connections or ties, or even like groups, situations you're a part of, but it's like a law of equivalent exchange. It's like good that you've done this, it seems. So what's your advice for Pisces? Actions, please. Seven of Gifts. So continue to invest your time and your efforts towards your future. You can see he kind of looks like he's like hiding the gifts under his bed. So there could be something about keeping this more cloaked as you're planning for the future, or investing in yourself and your plans and your goals. Sagittarius energy here. You might have those placements. There could be something about investing in just long-term growth in some sense. Yeah, dropping all burdens. 10 of Wands in the reverse is part of your advice. So let's get you juicy messages. I feel like your message is kind of simple, clear, clean. I don't want to ramble on too much in case we've got too many cross watchers that want to know your business. So Pisces, any relevant messages from the highest teams of love and light? Angel Michael. I'm getting that play Fiddler on the Roof, so you might like that play. I think he sings like a song about wealth in that. Though it says they're going to tank you, shipwreck. So this fell on the ground, so I think it's already out of your sphere or out of your life. I'm seeing That's So Raven, so you could be like very intuitive, or you get like premonitory hits, or you could be getting those more often. Or you could be seeing the future. You might have like Sag placements as well, or Aquarius, or I mean, I don't know, maybe it's the Pisces thing though too, because Pisces is also ruled, or was ruled by Jupiter, which yeah. So someone could be thirsty for you. You make sure you're drinking enough water as well. Having teas or hot waters or whatever you like. I like hot water too. I'm a big fan, actually. Because sometimes I don't want like a tea. I just want hot. I just need hot. But anyways, don't send love to someone who can't even communicate well with you. Exactly. They don't deserve your love. I think that maybe you might have extended too much of yourself in the past that really threw you off your game, maybe, or your ability to nurture yourself. But I see you detaching from this emotionally, and maybe realizing the error of your ways in that regard, with a greater sense of love, with the Ace of Cups, the self-love, protecting yourself. Oh God, it's just, you could be like working out, or something about Ireland could be relevant, or maybe a Hosier, that singer or whatever. I don't know if he's Irish. I think he might be Irish. But freeing up energetic space / clearing distractions. So this could be the shipwreck that they're going to tank you, shipwreck that you left behind. So freeing up energetic space / clearing distractions. So good job It says, it's not what you say, but what you do. Honor yourself and the universe matches it. So it's like literally your frequency, where you're putting your investments, your energy, your feelings, your emotions, your time, your thoughts, your life. They are trying to use your personal information against you. So I would keep things private. Always move forward. So fun. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff coming for you. I see that coming for you in divine timing. So I think you need to align with it and just keep calling it in, honestly. You don't even have to call it in. I feel like it's coming towards you. I feel like it's just kind of waiting for you to open the door, honestly. You lost your taste for them. So maybe they're not your cup of tea anymore. It's kind of like when you overdo something. You ever like yeah, confirmation honk. This is reminding me of when I was a kid. I ate. Ugh, I can't even talk about it. Ugh, I just let's just say I can't eat mushrooms. Okay, like I can eat the other mushrooms, the fun ones, I guess, but otherwise I don't really like mushrooms. Okay, like edible, food mushrooms. Like I'm not a big fan of food mushrooms. The other mushrooms are great, they're fine, especially in moderation and occasionally and not often. But accepting less than you deserve. Yeah, you could have been accepting less than you deserved. Transmute people's energies into power. Beautiful. So you could be taking any energy sent to you, and alchemizing it and using it for your projects, or your self-esteem, your growth in your self-esteem. Younger woman incoming. I don't know if this is, yeah, maybe you're a man I'm speaking to, but if you're a woman watching me, maybe this is, who knows? Don't take it if it's not yours. Stay away from them. Bad karma they have! Exclamation! 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 Point. Sorry, Mercury retrograde. Yeah, but definitely we saw it throw off your stability or your ability to nurture yourself. Even if you're a man with the Empress here, it's like something really had you fucked up. You know what I mean? Like you were investing in something that was not giving to you, or it was like taking away from your ability to invest in yourself, I think. So, yeah. Let's see if we have any advice. Let's get your oracles. Oh, sorry. Okay, Pisces. Actually, they want me to pull from here. Gotta stay flexible. Oh, Pisces, people and placements. Grieving. So you could be like letting go of things in the past, or you've done that, or something like that, or maybe you're still working on that. So it's not quite the time to like move full steam ahead. Maybe we still are in the waning moon phase. Yeah, you're coming out of darkness though. I see that too. 10 of Cups. That's quite nice. So it's like maybe you're taking authority over your life. I kind of want to read the Empress in reversed just to see what that energy was about. Empress. Insecurity, dependence, and a blockage in creativity or growth. So you could have been accidentally codependent, and maybe you're healing that. I'm seeing Frank, or the word Frank, over House of Cards could be relevant. Maybe somebody's from like Virginia or that area, Washington. It can suggest feeling stuck, lacking confidence, or dealing with a controlling relationship and a need to redirect focus from others to self-care and self-worth. This reversal highlights financial insecurity, creative stagnation, or a sense of dissatisfaction. Yeah, I think you're taking control back into your life, and this is why you're actually moving into greater wealth with the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. You know what I mean? Like you're shifting things into your favor because you favor yourself, and the more that you do this, the universe does it too. So continue to pray and ask for anything you desire from God, or anything you need or require. Keep yourself on the highest divine timeline. Pray for that as well. But maybe we'll grab a few last extra messages and see what else we can get. Pisces. I heard brainstorming, so maybe you're like jotting things down, or like journaling, or writing things, or structuring things, or just getting it on paper can help, or in some form if you don't have paper, your computer, your notes app, whatever. Pisces. Slowing down and being still allows your spirit team to bring you ideas / communicate. So that's kind of why I think your advice here was kind of like chillax, very similar to Sagittarius reading, because you already are coming out of darkness, and the way to do that is to be in that frequency of peace, of total contentment with the world. So say gratitude affirmations that could be helping you as well. Always express your true self. Don't get tethered into their projections. So this is like people who tell you who you are, what you need to do in your life, or how you need to connect with them, or how you need to serve them. No. What is your purpose? Talk to God about it and stay connected to that, and pray to be always reconnected and stay connected. And even if you just feel slightly disconnected, ask God to reconnect the cable, make it stronger. Ask for whatever you desire. You have free will. That's why you need to ask. You need to manifest. Accepting less. Yeah, you're not doing that anymore. That's over. So we don't do that shit here. We manifest better. Glass animals could be a band that's relevant. Allow yourself to do the thing. So just do it, right? Just create, just manifest, just enjoy life. Just, I mean, if you Pisces is known to connect with everything. You know, it's the last zodiac sign. It's the final kind of connection with all. It surpasses Aquarius even, which is about connecting with the divine. So it's even beyond that, right? Which like Aquarius is more so about like lightning, you know, genius, eureka moments, ideas and inspirations. Pisces is like connection to all that is all the time. It's like the ocean, limitless, vastness. So you can have anything you want because you believe in God, A, and the universe is always expanding, and energy cannot be created nor destroyed, only transferred. It's recycled, exchanged. So yeah. So yeah. Transmute other people's energies into power. There's different like witchy methods to do that if you're into that, but yeah. Maybe go on TikTok, that's always great. Don't let in people who take you off balance. Great place to end, basically. And stay away from them, the bad karma, because you might notice just allowing their energy into your thoughts, your feelings, is going to throw your energy off because you're tuning into their frequency, and their frequency is getting hit by a sledgehammer by God right now. So it's like you do not need to be anywhere near their frequency. And the more that you pull away, the more God can do his thing. Because when your frequency is entangled with their emotions or their frequency, God can't hit them as hard because it's being protected by your frequency. That's why some people try to get into your frequency to give you their karma so they don't have to pay their karma, they don't have to do their homework, they don't have to get punished kind of energy. You know what I mean? Karma comes around for everybody. This is not a fucking game. You know what I mean? Especially if you understand astrology. So I would just obey your spirit team if that's part of it. But let's get you a beautiful white light before we close out for my lovely Pisces. You guys are beautiful, and I love Pisces placements. I mean, I think I've probably met like 2 Pisces that were a bit sus, but they were men, so it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, even if you're a guy, no offense, there's probably just like a greater ratio of like shittier. I mean, there's probably shitty Pisces women too, but anyways, let's go ahead and see 43. But I think men in general express sometimes. I mean, they're ruled by Mars, so it's a malefic, so it can be a little bit aggressive, or show the lower frequency of a zodiac sign sometimes. Let's go ahead and see if I can find it. Maybe that's just me hating men. I'm just kidding. Let's go ahead and see. I don't hate men. I just think they should know their place. I'm just kidding. Let's see, 43. You could be seeing that number. Alrighty, your sacred soul passion is powerful enough to shift to shift the state of your inner reality and your outer experience. So commit to what truly ignites your heart, and don't be dissuaded by anything or anyone. If you're seeking to make a commitment, do so when it truly connects you to your heart. Follow genuine, meaningful bliss, like in every moment, right? Know that no matter what appears to be, you shall prevail, you shall arise. Kudahala is a Sanskrit term that translates as that which excites wonder. Even if it doesn't seem like it leads us anywhere practical, following bliss allows for something beautiful and deeply fulfilling to unfold, right? So those downloads, there was something here about stillness, right? Getting those downloads. We often pursue what's sensible or secure, what could be more appropriate or divinely and delightfully inappropriate than pursuing a path so intoxicating, so fascinating, so utterly mesmerizing to the spirit. No matter what challenges arise, you feel so much love and commitment and passion you shall not turn away. That is the stuff of potential greatness. You might call it being led by our hearts. Kudahala's permission to do that. The shadow side, or unconscious pursuit, is seen when we chase bliss in a way that nothing genuine ever gets a chance to mature. We might be lured by greener grass or chase after every new possibility like a butterfly flitting from place to place. This doesn't involve the heart, but rather the restless mind, which acts from fear and avoidance rather than using passionate devotion as its foundation. The commitment that emerges out of the true Kudahala is not about clipping one's wings, but about growing them and learning how to fly skillfully. Without commitment, one takes a leap, tries to fly, fails, and rather than going through the process again and again, there is an understanding that leads to maturity or mastery. One tries to write, so there could be something about this Mercury retrograde energy. A lot of planets are retrograde actually this month. Uranus, I think Chiron too. We still have Saturn, Neptune will slowly be coming out of retrograde at the end of the month, but definitely strong retrograde energy this month, which is all about, it might take you 3-4 tries to do something, So bake that into the recipe. Make sure that you're double checking everything and doing things, and don't be dissuaded. If anything, it's a good thing. So let's see what else. There is an inherent wisdom in Kudahala. Let yourself be truly excited and inspired. Allow yourself to stumble, to not know, to become the holy mess that precedes the sacred rebirth. I mean, retrogrades are always about that kind of like, whatever will be, because it's always chaotic and crazy, and that's the beauty of it. We're allowed to like restructure things. When your attraction is deep and soulful, you have the capacity. Somebody here could like peanut butter, side note. You have the capacity. I know I do. Love peanut butter. Capacity to stay the course even through difficulties. Don't allow the ego to tell you that the struggle must be a sign path isn't right for you, and thus drag you away in search of a substitute paradise. I don't know what. I feel like some of that didn't really apply, but Maybe if we have any. Ooh, yes, she's so gold. No, you're definitely grieving or moving beyond something quite negative, I would say, with the tiger there. Similar energy to Aries, yeah. So definitely check out the reading because they got the tiger and the card that showed up for them. So we have the spirit owl as well. Let's see that. Recalibration to a higher order of divine purpose is in progress. It's not always smooth, but it is safe to be fearless. So this could be something that you're experiencing more so in the past, because I usually take the bottom card as the past energy. So maybe we'll grab you some extra cards. Let's grab one of these. These are fun. Don't think we've used these in a while for you guys. Pisces. Angel Michael, guardians and guides from the highest teams, ancestors for their highest timeline. Pisces. What are the most valuable messages? Stay in your lane. So recalibrate. Yeah, you could be good at talking or yeah, something faded out of your life. I think you're very fashionable. You could be like an oracle of some sort or very intuitive. Maybe you have ways of channeling this, working with art, journaling, writing, scripting, video formats, music formats, any kind of whatever you've got, really. Trust your vision. I think you already know what's coming, but let's go ahead and check out Fashion Witch. I opened it to red flags. That could be relevant. So maybe you're learning about magic practices, or you need to maybe like different manifestation techniques, or like spell work or candle work. Yeah, somebody could be watching you. You might need to do like protective rituals. I think you already are. You've already cut this person out. This is a vampire. They could be mad that you cut them out though. Just saying, not that it matters at all. I want to grab you extra messages again because you guys know I love you. Pisces. I mean, I feel like it's hard to meet a bad Pisces though, but I don't know. Not to say it's impossible. I just don't think, like, unless they have other placements that we're talking about, but Pisces on its own doesn't really go too dark. I mean, it can go dark, but it's like hard to go that dark because it's like connected to God. So it's like, how dark are you gonna go? They were never emotionally available. So this could be somebody from the past that you were dealing with. Interesting. I heard. Okay, stretches. You could be stretching your energy. Well, I wanted to say scratches. Maybe this person was trying to scratch you or something. Wants to create fear. Yeah, I was just gonna say that they could be working with demonic entities. So I would just, shield energy, ask Angel Michael to surround you, and cleanse and clear, and anything that you say or manifest, create. So if you say your home is protected, or that you're manifesting, or you're asking Angel Michael to come through and bless the home, it happens. I swear to freaking God, I've had to do that in very extreme ways, and it's worked instantly. And I do it all the time now, so who knows? Know who's for you and who isn't. So you need to be very discerning with energies. Spiritual awakening, you could have like abilities waking up, or ways of working with those energies too. Maybe you realize, some people scribble to get in the zone. Some people, whatever helps you. Go for a walk, whatever. Or don't. I don't know. I don't want to say go for a walk either because I feel like probably there's psychos out or something. Wanted to see you fail, so you'd have to obey them. So don't fail, manifest success. Bada bing, bada boom. You and God. Nothing can stop God. So they wanted you to stay while they hid a third party. Why would you invest in that? You can feel someone's energy when they're contaminated, with dirty energies around them, or they have no boundaries themselves, or they're infested by other demons, or they have other energy. You know what I mean? You can always feel that in sunset, especially a Pisces. I mean, you're probably getting your ancestors like waking you up in the night. You know what I mean? And whispering shit in your dreams or something. Wake up. They're a brick. Go slow, pace yourself, cloak yourself. Yeah, there could be something about, you know, steady, slow and steady, but protected. It's kind of like in the army. I don't know, I'm getting that. Like, you kind of got to, like, they do secret shipments, shit like that. Um, anyways, realizing they projected energy to stop you, reject and return to sender or transmute. Or do both, or do all. But thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe, and get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.